Welcome to our latest update on the cybersecurity landscape as of January 11th, 2025. Look, I know what you're thinking. Cybersecurity on a Friday? Has someone hacked my weekend already? And while I can't promise your weekend is safe, because honestly, who can these days? What I can do is guide you through the top 5 things happening right now in the wild, wild west of cybersecurity. So, buckle up, because we're diving headfirst into the digital trenches where QR codes turn evil, AI becomes our bodyguard, and the government finally admits we need more cyber ninjas, and they might not even need a college degree. You know, classic Friday stuff. First up, we're traveling to the land down under, where apparently even the QR codes are out to get you. That's right, folks. Quishing is the new phishing, and it's about as fun as it sounds. Imagine this. You're at your favorite cafe, famished, ready to scan that innocent-looking QR code for the menu, but wait. What lurks behind that pixelated square isn't delicious food descriptions, but a digital trapdoor ready to steal your identity faster than you can say shrimp on the Barbie. Authorities in South Australia are reporting a surge in these scams, and honestly, can you blame the criminals? It's bloody brilliant. I mean, it's awful, obviously, but also you have to admire the creativity. The Australian Anti-Scam Alliance is urging everyone to avoid scanning suspicious QR codes, which, let's be honest, is all of them now, and to keep your antivirus software updated. But let's be real, the only truly safe option is to just never leave the house again. Who needs food anyway? In news that will surprise absolutely no one, President Biden is taking aim at the ever-growing threat of cyber attacks. And his weapon of choice? Artificial intelligence, of course. That's right, Biden is planning to sign an executive order to unleash the power of AI on those pesky hackers who just can't seem to leave us alone. This new order will birth an AI program within the Pentagon specifically designed for cyber defense, because apparently defending our country from actual humans isn't enough pressure for one department. But wait, there's more. The order also includes a pilot program in the energy sector, which, let's be honest, is long overdue for a cybersecurity makeover. Look, I'm no expert, but if we're trusting AI to protect our power grid from rogue states and teenage hackers, maybe it's time we just hand over the nuclear launch codes now and get it over with. Chapter 3. Speaking of cyber attacks, let's talk about China, shall we? Because apparently some folks over there haven't gotten the memo that hacking is bad. In response to a recent flurry of cyber attacks linked to, you guessed it, Chinese hackers, President Biden is gearing up to sign yet another executive order. This time it's all about those pesky cybersecurity standards, which, let's be honest, are about as exciting as watching paint dry. But hey, boring or not, they're important. This new order aims to tighten the screws on software development security and implement a verification process overseen by the Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency, CISA. And for all you software vendors out there, listen up. This means you'll need to provide squeaky clean software documentation or face the wrath of, well, I'm not sure what the consequences are, but knowing the government, it probably involves a lot of paperwork and maybe a visit from a very serious-looking man in a suit. Chapter 4. Remember when you could buy a toaster without worrying it was secretly spying on you? Yeah, me neither. But hey, at least the US government is trying to make our increasingly smart and increasingly creepy tech a little less, well, creepy. Enter the US Cyber Trust Mark Initiative, a voluntary, because mandatory would make too much sense, labeling system designed to help us poor, unsuspecting consumers identify smart devices that won't immediately get hacked the second we turn them on. Think of it like a good housekeeping seal of approval, but for cybersecurity. From now on, manufacturers can slap a shiny new Shield logo and QR code on their products, proudly declaring them safe from at least the most basic of cyber threats. Of course, this assumes manufacturers will actually bother to participate and that the standards are actually, good. But hey, it's a start, right? Chapter 5. And finally, let's talk about the elephant in the room, or rather the gaping hole in our cyber defenses, the workforce. It turns out that fighting off cyber attacks from countries like Iran, China and Russia, who, let's face it, are basically the mean kids of the internet, requires more than just good intentions and a couple of IT guys named Steve. According to outgoing White House Cyber Director Harry Coker, we're facing a critical shortage of cybersecurity professionals with nearly 500,000 open positions and not nearly enough qualified candidates to fill them. Coker is calling for more funding, less red tape, and a more inclusive hiring process that prioritizes skills over fancy degrees. Because let's be honest, in the world of cybersecurity, experience trumps a piece of paper any day. Plus, who wouldn't want to hire a self-taught coding whiz who learned everything they know, from hacking into their high school's grading system? Talk about street cred. Well, folks, there you have it, the top 5 cybersecurity developments that should be on your radar. From Quishing scams to AI-powered cyber defenses, the digital landscape is changing faster than we can say phishing. And while it's easy to feel overwhelmed or just want to throw your computer out the window and live off the grid, the most important thing is to stay informed and stay vigilant. Keep your software updated, your skepticism high, and remember, if it sounds too good to be true online, it probably is. Unless it's on my website, of course, because everything I post is 100% accurate and completely trustworthy. Probably. Anyway, thanks for watching and stay safe out there, Internet Explorers. These developments underscore the evolving nature of cybersecurity threats and the multifaceted efforts required to address them effectively. Stay informed and stay safe. Thanks for watching.